Hi, my name is Sasha. Welcome back to my channel, Sash Reads, and this is the New Year Readathon reading vlog. Okay, so it is currently the 6th of January, and the lovely Stephanie Bookish has created a readathon for her Patreon, and that's the New Year Readathon. So I don't think I've been able to participate in one of her readathons in the past, so I'm very excited that this is my first. Pretty much it's taking place from Monday to Sunday, and there's no prompts or anything. All we have to do is focus on backlist books, so anything that was published before October 2024. So I have a couple here. One book is an arc because I was hoping to finish it yesterday, but I didn't. So I'm hoping I'll finish it tonight, and that is Bat Eater by Kylie Lee Baker. This comes out tomorrow, I think, in Australia. I'm really enjoying it. It is about this girl called Cora who watched her sister get brutally murdered in the New York subway in like the height of COVID. It was like a racist attack. And then a couple months later, she's now a crime scene cleaner, and she's noticing that a lot of the crime she's been cleaning up is like brutal murders on Asian women. And there's now like a ghostly aspect to it, which I'm loving. I love Kylie Lee Baker's horror. I love it so much. So I'm very much loving this. Next, physical book of the week. I haven't started yet, but that's going to be Lake's Edge by Lyndall Clipstone. This is the special edition. I think this was published a couple years ago now. 2021, so definitely works for this readathon. This author is going to a bookish event that I'm going to in a couple weeks. I'm hoping to finish this so she can sign it. It does have these beautiful sprayed edges there. I actually don't know what this one's about, actually. Let's I don't have the dust jacket either. What does Storygraph say? Lake's Edge is a captivating read for fans of dark, atmospheric fantasy and romance, particularly those who delight in gothic fairy tale retellings, slow burn relationships, and the forbidden love that blossoms between a human and a supernatural being, set against a hauntingly beautiful backdrop of magic, mystery, and the supernatural. So it sounds right up my alley. I'm very excited to get a start on that. I also have this graphic novel from the library that I have yet to read, and it's overdue, so I need to do it quick smart. It's Crumbs by Denny Sterling. I think I talked about this in my New Year's Eve reading vlog, but it's about a barista and a witch who fall in love. I really like this art style, and there looks like there's a plus size representation in it too. And then the big boy, I started this on the 1st, and I'm not even halfway into it, but I need to read it because I'm buddy reading it with my friend Tracy, and that is Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. This is the sequel to Fourth Wing. I think I said I would never read this, but here I am reading it, and I'm really enjoying it. It's just really nice to be back in this world and back in Violet's head. Like, for some reason I thought we wouldn't have much of the schooling aspect, but we still do in this book. It's a big part of this book still. And yeah, I've been listening to the audio for it. So yeah, loving that. I also was hoping to get through Lights Out by Nevessa Allen this week, but that was going to be an audio because I've heard the audio is amazing, but I do have the e-arc for it. So we'll just see how I go. So yeah, I want to get through these 3 definitely, and then Bat Eater I'll hopefully finish tonight, and then we will go from there and see what's gonna happen. But today we're looking for a new house, looking for a new place to live. I've already gone to 2 inspections this morning. We have another one coming up this afternoon. It's summer holidays, so unfortunately the kids are getting dragged along. I've seen one house that we like, but because we don't need to move until like middle of February, and a lot of these places are like looking for people to move in now, it's kind of hard. But I'm just gonna pretty much apply for everything, and fingers crossed something happens. 3 inspections today, and I've already been to Big W and back to replace some stuff. I'm very proud of myself for doing that because I get so anxious taking the kids out, but I've been doing it more and more like by myself lately, and it's been pretty good. I'm going to try and read for a little bit before we have to leave, and I will let you know what's happening later. Hello. I'm about to get into bed, but I just thought I'd let you know I finished Bat Eater by Kylie Lee Baker, and it was 5 stars. It was an anticipated read, and I'm so glad it lived up to the hype. I was getting kind of worried. There was paranormal activity, so I'm very happy about that, and I'm so excited for the rest of the world to read it. But yeah, it was just so many different layers of conversation, right? So she had this really interesting relationship, complicated, toxic relationship with her sister. And even though she's dead, we're still talking about her and the relationship. And then you've got the racist murders of the East Asian women. And then there's also like police brutality, chatter, and also ghost topics as well. And yeah, I just loved, it was just multi-layered, and Kylie Lee Baker did so well. I think this is perfect for her adult debut. I just read a review where someone's like, this is supposed to be YA and I really think it would scare teenagers. And I'm like, no one has ever said it was YA. I don't know where you got that idea from, sweetie. I'm sorry, but you're wrong. I didn't actually said that. I just commented like, oh, this is actually, no, what did I say? I said, oh, I just read this and I've just finished it and I loved it. I think it's a great start for the author's adult novel journey, whatever. Just slightly letting her know she was wrong. But yes. And I have listened to more of Iron Flame. All up, apparently, I've read 206 pages today. And kind of like secretly in my head, I want to tell you guys, but I'm saying it now, so it's going to be a thing now. I want to try this week to challenge myself to read at least 100 pages a day. And that's reading. I don't know how well I'm going to do without audio. Look, just want to like be able to like put aside time for the day and read, whether that is an ebook or a physical book. My audiobooks is easy because I can listen to that while I'm cooking or cleaning or driving, where, yeah, sitting down to read, like, I really want to, challenge myself this week to read 100 pages a day. And I have done that successfully for day 1. So we'll see how day 2 goes. But Iron Flame is giving me some jump scares. Somebody's come back to life, okay? I don't want to spoil it. Somebody's come back to life. And I'm like, well, if that person can come back to life, can other people come back to life, please? You have shown us that it's a thing now. So come on, bring that person back, please. You all know who I'm talking about. I think I'm 48% of the way into Iron Flame now. So I'll be able to get a good chunk of that done tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to start Lake's Edge. I think it'll be my physical read. Ebook wise, what did I say? I think I said I was going to read Lights Out. I really want to listen to the audio for that though. So maybe I'll start Boyfriend Material. on my ebook, because that's Jan's cover challenge, coffin cover challenge for the month, is read a book with a clock on the cover, and Boyfriend Material has like a little one in the background. So I don't know, tomorrow I'm a whole new me tomorrow, so I might completely scrap that, go to bed now. But yeah, I had a successful day 1 and I'm so excited to see what's happening tomorrow. Happy Tuesday. I just come back from one of our rental inspections. I really liked it, but because it's available to move in now, I don't think we're going to get it because we can't move until like middle of February. But I do have an update. I have read a bunch of a book I don't think I've talked about. And that is Strokes at Midnight by Layla Pine. This is a one-night stand, plus-size romance. I'm 26% of the way in, and then I have listened to a bit more of Iron Flame. So Strokes at Midnight, Amanda's a nurse who's training to be a midwife, and she's plus-size, and she's not very confident in her weight. And her housemates are like, let's get you out, let's help you pick someone up at a bar, because she just came out of a really rough breakup, and I think it was kind of his fault as well. She's not very confident. Plus, she's a virgin. So she picks up this guy and they had this really cute flirty banter at the bar, and that is Levi. So this is dual POV, which I love. He is an Olympic rower and he also has come out of a nasty breakup. So he wasn't planning on picking anyone up at the bar, but then he saw her and he's like, I want her for the rest of my life. And they have one explosive night. She does tell him. They have really good communication in this first sex scene. He's like, okay, you're a virgin, so like you tell me what you want me to do and I will do it. I really love that sort of communication. But then she just often left while he was still asleep, and she's like, oh, he like once he sees me in the daylight, he's not gonna love me. I'm like, girl, I understand. Lots of women, lots of people, not just women in general, lots of people have body image issues. But this one, at least it's not killing me, because I DNF'd a book already this year, and that was about a plus size woman, but she was just hating on herself so much, and she was trying to diet, and she was trying to just make herself thinner, and it was really grating on me and also not great for my mental health either. So I'm like, all right, DNF that, started this. She's not like trying to diet or whatever. She's like finally found some clothes that are flattering for her. And I think by the end of it, we are going to have that like love myself moment. And I'm very excited for when that does show up. But yes, they have finally caught up to each other. They finally found each other again after the one night stand. There is unexpected pregnancy trope in this. And I'm like, oh my God, she's a virgin. She's going to fall pregnant on her first time. It's his ex that has that, not the main character. So I still get it. Like, unexpected pregnancy trope should be a content warning, but I don't know why in my head it was going to be the main focus. Like, it's going to be Amanda, not the ex. Anyway, he has found out after he hooked up with Amanda. They haven't seen each other for like 4 or 5 weeks now. And they've just seen each other now. Now they're going out for lunch. So I'm interested to see if he's going to tell her about his little predicament. But I also don't think it's his baby. Because I can't remember how long ago they broke up. But there was a dating scan. Plus, Amanda has met the baby mama because she's a student midwife for her. So that's going to be a fun little triangle. Whatever that was. I'm going to read, I want to finish this. I'm getting really interested in this. And that she's just brought out new covers for these books too. So I'm hoping they're going to be at a romantic affair. Because I think I prefer the lighter fun colours than when she had the darker ones. Cool. Cool. Hello. It's Thursday. I got really sick yesterday, so I didn't vlog. I did read, but I'm okay now. But yeah, let's talk about what I've read. Oh, I don't have it with me. But yesterday, I got a really special package in the mail. One of my friends was selling her copy of the signing exclusive Sarah Kate book, which is a bind up of her 4 short stories. So pretty. I'll insert a video of it because I really like it. And so in between sleeps and naps yesterday, I read the first short story, which is called Fuck Roses, and I liked it. I think it was a 3-star. It's about the runner-up in a Bachelor sort of TV show. She gets stranded on the island with one cameraman, no one else. Everyone else gets off the island, and then she ends up doing it with the cameraman. So yeah, that wasn't bad. I feel like it's very old Sarah Kate, because she's a much better writer now. So if that was written a couple years ago, I'd be like, girl, what is you doing? I then finished Strokes at Midnight by Layla Pine, and it has definitely solidified that I want to get the full set of books. I really want a Mac POV book because I adore him. He is so cute, but I don't think we're going to get it, unfortunately. It had fat phobia in it from other characters as well as some internalized fat phobia, but she does overcome it, and not really overcome it. You can't really, I don't think anyone is 100% in love with their body. I don't think you'll find that, but she was able to love herself a bit more, and especially I really loved him showing her that he loves her, and yeah, I really enjoyed that. There was a moment there where I thought the baby wasn't going to be his, and I was getting really scared. It's alright, I won't spoil it. So that was a 4-star read. There was a 3rd act breakup, but I completely understand it. She did have her own problems and her own issues, and she's like, I want to love myself before you can love me or before I can love you sort of thing, even though she loved him. I like that it was set in Bondi, and then her parents lived in Cairns, so it was cool that we got those 2 settings in Australia. And yeah, I'm definitely going to read more by this author. And I also have read more of Iron Flame. I'm 80% now. I'm going to finish it tonight if I can. If not, I'll finish tomorrow. Holy cow. So much has gone down since we last spoke. I hate Kat. I hate Kat with a passion, but I have a feeling they're going to end up as besties, and I am okay with that. If she can just get over herself, yeah. But I have a very special package here today by Bookish and Spice. This is their fantasy romance subscription box from October, I think. What I love about this company, number 1, it's Australian owned. Number 2, when they first got these books, right, they were like, this is not what we ordered. We wanted gold foiling, not silver foiling. And so instead of just sending it out to us subscribers, going, this is what it is, they were like, look, we want to be completely 100% transparent with you. This is not what we wanted. Anyway, they read it all. Like, I think there was like thousands of copies they had to redo. So it's finally here, the proper copy. And it is The Assassin Thief by Madeline Tavou, one of my favorite books, favorite authors, and just favorite people in the world. Book play, and the bookmark is, if she has to become a monster to defeat him, so be it. Here it is. Oh, and then they always come with a little pen too. This company is going to be at a romantic affair next weekend, and I have a feeling they're going to have copies of their silver one for sale, so I think I might maybe pick it up. But here it is. Oh my gosh. And then look at the back. I love that so much. I have rice cooking, so I really shouldn't be here for too long. But here we go. I'll do a quick open up for you. But there's the gold foiling. There's Telly, my main, my baddie. Look at those end papers. And then this, look at this naked hardcover. How gorgeous. I really hope they do the rest of the series because the last one's purple. And then look at this. Look at this. I love it. I love it. I really think I like the reverse dust jacket. There's not a lot of times where I prefer the reverse dust jacket, but this is one of them. So I'm going to change that. But yeah, that's my little unboxing part and my little update. We looked at 3 more places today. Applied for 2 of them, but a lot of them want us to be moved in like this month, and we can't move until next month. I don't know how that's going to go. But we got more places to look tomorrow. We're also going uniform shopping because Lai just got new school this year. So, yes. Hello, happy Friday. So, last night I did listen to more of Iron Flame. 86% of the way into it now, which is crazy. So much stuff is happening. And then I did start another book that I haven't talked to anyone about. I keep switching up my TBR. And like, I'm okay with that because it is an author that is going to a romantic affair next weekend. So I'm not too mad. But I'm reading Indigo by Crystal Veitch. And this is like a second chance small town romance. And I read like 100 pages when I was supposed to be sleeping last night. I just couldn't go to sleep. I went to bed at 9. I think I set my phone for like an hour, and then I think I just laid there for an hour, and I'm like, well, this is not working. So then I started reading Indigo, and then it was like 12 o'clock. I was like, go to sleep. So here we are. I'm enjoying it. It's not like groundbreaking. It's a romance. People keep saying it's angsty, and I'm not seeing the angst or the emotional turmoil. Pretty much, you got Indigo and Pax. It's dual POV, which I love in romance. So they met. She was 5, he was 9, and they've grown up together. He's got a shitty childhood, like shitty dad. Her mum was like kind of looking after them. At the start of the book, she's 20, and she's like, look, I know there's something between us. And he's like, I can't, I'm sorry. And pretty much like just leaves her. And so she goes off to uni the next day, and then it's 4 years later. She's just coming out of a crappy relationship. He's pretty abusive. She comes home. Well, no, actually she doesn't come home. Pax brings her home. He's like, I know we haven't spoken in 4 years, but like, you were coming home. And I'm like, dude. And he's like, I tried to come like on your 21st birthday, but your mum said that you're going on a date. And if he had just said, give me a year to sort my shit out, I don't think there'd be a book. That's all we needed. It was a year. Like, it's just very annoying. Someone's walking past, probably thinking I'm a weirdo talking to my phone. She's now the receptionist at his mechanic, his car auto shop. He organized the house next door to him for her to live in, and he put all of her furniture in there. And it's really weird right now. I'm going to continue on with it though, because I trust the person who recommended it to me. So I don't know if she recommended Indigo or she recommended Molly to me, because the next one, Molly, is a single mum romance, and maybe that's what she was talking about. Either way, I'm gonna keep going. There's so many other books I could be reading for this thing, but I'm like, I just need a short, sweet romance. And this is not sweet. Like, the book I was going to read, I was going to start Crave by Stevie Carter, and then I saw the page count. It was like almost 700 pages. I was like, no thank you. I'll go for something shorter. But yeah, today, busy day. It's just after 8 o'clock. We are waiting at the uniform shop, or one of the uniform shops. We're getting Elijah's ready for school, where he's starting a new school. And yeah, so we're getting uniforms, getting his hair cut today, gonna get his shoes, pretty much, because yeah, I'm gonna be away next weekend. I'm like, we'll do it now. So it's gonna be me and Lige. He's what are you doing? And then I'm gonna be looking at more houses again. But we did find a house that we're going to look at this afternoon that I'm like, maybe I'm intrigued. I'm going to drink my coffee. I'm going to read some books while we wait for this place to open. This is the face of someone who just finished Iron Flame. While on sprints, so it wasn't just about an hour ago, but I'm a yapper. I finished it with like a minute and a half of a sprint to go. Whoa! I knew that was coming. I was spoiled about the Zayden. I wasn't spoiled about anything else though. Not about who died. Not about anything. I kind of saw some things coming, but still. I'm pretty sure they burnt Violet's dad, right? Because in my head, I'm like, what if he's one of the big bad Venants? We don't know. But like, hello. Say hello. I got pretty much everything done today that I wanted to. I didn't end up getting, like, trying on soccer boots for Lige, but that can be done later. Yeah, I'm sprinting right now. I'm gonna give Iron Flame 4 stars, I think. I think it's too long to be, I mean, she did pack so much into it. I can't really tell you what was in it, but it's rainy, it's wet, but I am sprinting. I think I said that already. I think I'm gonna read this now to get, just to like, try not to slump from the end of Iron Flame. But what was really kind of cute today, so Hale asked me, because I think he stopped listening to audiobooks, right? We were talking and he's like, what should I listen to? I want to listen to books again. I'm like, okay, I'll look what's on Audible, what I have right now. And I'm like, here, listen to Lady of Darkness. He texted me this morning and he's like, I finished it. Because I was like, oh, now listen to Phantasma. I haven't read that one yet. But he's like, no, I want to listen to book 2. I'm like, oh, get it then. He's like, no, but that's your credit. I'm like, no, it's fine, get it. So he started listening to the next book in this series before me again. Like, he listened to Iron Flame, I think the week of release. And he's going to do that with Onyx Storm too. That is Pam being a menace again. You don't get scratches apparently, hey. Hey, you say hello? You make good girl.
Who's my good girl? Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I thought this clip was going to be huge, but I don't know what to talk about now. But that's 3 books now finished. One that was only, no, none of them was really on my TBR. I was looking at my TBR. I was supposed to read Lights Out. I was supposed to read Leg's Edge. I need to get the audio for Leg's Edge though. I don't think I can listen to my audio of Lights Out now because Kale's using my Audible. Well, maybe I can listen to Lights Out this weekend because he's not going to be listening to Lady of Ashes or whatever it is now until Monday. I'm going to go because I'm just rambling. I'm not really doing much. Oh, I've got 2 minutes left of the sprint, so there's not really much I can do now. Sorry if you can hear the dryer in the background, but I'm not leaving. I just finished sprints and I have read 147 pages of Crumbs by Danny Starling, and it's really cute so far. Everyone in this world is magical. I think it's just magical witches, whatever. And yeah, it's cute. It's sweet. It's not short. So that's why I'm stopping halfway through and I'm going to bed because I'm tired. But tomorrow I'll finish that. Hopefully I'll finish Indigo. But I was looking at my stats, like my pages read in January. And for the first 5 days, it was pretty low. It was mainly under 100 a day, which is not what I wanted. And then this readathon happened and everything has been over 100 and even closer to 200, which is pretty amazing. I love that. I love that readathons can do that for me. I've been having a really good time with this readathon and I thank you so much, Steph, for hosting it. But we're not finished yet. We've got 2 more days. Tomorrow I'm going to be getting my hair done. Very exciting. And probably just focusing on the mountains and mountains of laundry I've got. That's my Saturday. That's my weekend fixed. But yeah, you'll see me do it anyway. I just want to let you know what's happening. Because yeah, I'm trying to update more. I'm trying to vlog more. I'm trying to be a better vlogger. Yeah. Anyway, sprints went really well. And I had a little like lovey-dovey moment. Because I was like so thankful that like people want to hang out with me on a Friday night instead of like go out. Like it's so sweet. I love that. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed now. I am getting crazy. It is like 10 o'clock. I've been awake for a long time, since 5. So whatever that is, I'll see you tomorrow. It's been a while. I don't think I talked to you at all yesterday. I'm sorry about that, but I did end up going to the hairdresser. It is a bit shorter than what I wanted, but that's okay. It's dark, it is short. It'll grow again. It'll grow to the length that I want probably in a couple weeks. I've done my own curl routine to it. Like this is, I think, how it's just gonna be. I did do something different to my fringe, which I'm not sure if I'm liking that, so I probably will change that up in the meantime. But yeah, this is it. This is the new hair. Hard launching it. So yeah, let's talk about this week, what's been happening. I just finished Indigo by Crystal Veitch. I read most of it yesterday while getting my hair done, and it's a solid 3 stars. I really was skimming at the end there. This is I guess it's just your typical romance book. Like there was nothing really happening. There was some like ex-boyfriend drama that kind of cleared up at the halfway point. So at the other half, I was like, what's gonna happen? Like these two are just banging. And then somebody died who was very close to our main character. And I think that's all there was. And then she was just very sad and had lots of grief, and it's just not something that I was really into at the moment, so that's why it's a 3. I then realized that Molly is not the second book in this series. It's a completely different series, so I could have read Molly. I feel like I would have liked Molly better because it is a single mum romance, an age gap romance, where this one, not really even second chance because they didn't even have a relationship in the past. It was just they grew up together. They both had crushes on each other, but never really acted on that crush. And then she just went off to uni. And there was just some bits, like there was one comment that really rubbed me the wrong way. They were talking about all the food that they were eating and for their margarita night or whatever. And she's like, we're going to get fat. Like, it's a bad thing. And I'm like, I thought this was going to be sort of like, because at the start, she kind of talks about how she's gotten curvier and how her clothes don't really fit her right anymore. So I thought, oh, okay, well, there wasn't any like bad thoughts about that, but then that comment happened and I was like, still haven't finished Crumbs and probably do that today. I think I did read a bit more of that yesterday. I'm liking it. I don't think it's going to be a full 5-star though, unfortunately, but I did start Lights Out yesterday by Nevessa Allen. And I am having a fun time. It is giving me those Haunting Adeline vibes because he breaks into her house and because he's like this amazing hacker or whatever, he's like, she really needs better security because I can break into this house so easily. And I'm like, no normal person would break into their crush's house, but whatever. And his name is Josh. And all I can think of is that Peach PRC song. It's like, stop calling me Josh. Like, I don't know. I know it's like a very millennial, because her name, I can't remember her name. I think it's Ali. So Josh and Ali really give me like the millennial vibes. But she's got a mask kink, right? And she is a nurse in the ED or in the trauma part of the hospital. And one of her like only things she likes to do when she's not at work is to watch this one like thirst trap dude Insta where he wears a mask and he's like shirtless and he does like sexy things, right? She texts her hookup and is like, hey, would you be into this? And he's like, no. Also, it's been 2 months. Also, I'm in a relationship. And she's like, oh, sorry. And then you get to his POV and his roommate is her hookup that she texted. And he's like, look at what this chick's into. And then Josh is like, I hope he doesn't recognize those tattoos because that's me. I'm still having a fun time though. Like, I was vibing with Haunting Adeline and I think I'm going to be vibing with this too. I'm just in the cover, on the cover, it says the couple who slays together stays together. I was thinking like slay as in like Butcher and Blackbird, not like slay. Because I don't really see any serial killer vibes in this book right now. All I can, I don't know. We'll just see. I don't think I'm going to finish that tonight though, unless I pull an all-nighter. Today is the last day of the readathon and I'm having a blast. I feel very accomplished. All the reading I've gotten done so far. Let's actually have a look to see how much I've gotten read so far, shall we? So this week I really wanted to crack the 100 pages a day, and that was including my audiobook listening because Storygraph tracks it for me and I don't know how to separate it. So we started on the 6th, and so the 6th was 265 pages. That's with audiobooks. I mean, that's still really good. And then the 7th is my highest so far of the week, and that's 342 pages. The 8th was 208 pages. The 9th was 202 pages. The 10th was 272 pages. And then the 11th is 189 pages, but I don't think I've put in the pages I've read part of the graphic novel yet. But either which way, I have cracked over 100 pages each day, almost 200 pages. So I feel pretty good about that. I feel pretty darn good. Okay, thank you so much, Steph, for creating this readathon and for just, I needed something to kick my butt back into gear because I have not read, I don't think it was until the 6th until I read something this year because anyway, yes. But I have started packing for a romantic affair. I'm very excited. I've been doing lots of washing today because I couldn't find any of the clothes that I actually wanted to pack. Just getting on top of the washing was the goal for today, and I think I'm getting there. I think it's just one more load of clothes and a load of towels now is what I need to do. Today's just been, yeah, very chill. My tummy's been acting up, which kind of sucks, but hopefully that'll go down before Thursday. I don't know if I'm going to update you again tonight. I'd like to, but in my heart, I know it's probably not going to happen. I'm going to outro now, and if I do update later, you'll see this outro later. Does that make sense? Anyway, Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, let me know if you like readathons. Do readathons like kick your butt into reading gear, or is it just another day for you? Let me know down below. And if you have nothing else to say, pop, what did I read this week? I guess put a drag emoji in the comments below, because Iron Flame took up a lot of my brain capacity this week, which is not a bad thing. Yeah, if you want to be my friend, you can add me on Goodreads, Instagram, and Storygraph. It's just all at @sashreads. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Bye.